Hello guys, this is me, daveping243, and we are here for something a little different. Some Dueling Book replays, but these aren't just any replays. They're replays of custom card duels. Now, about a week ago, as of the time of recording this, I released to the public a custom archetype based off of the cogs from Toontown. Now you're going to see them in action in these duels, and, you know, they're pretty good, so let's get right on into it. So I set 3, that was a bit of a mistake there. So what I did right, so I summoned this guy out from my hand, Bigwig. It must be supposed to summon from your hand first by, sending 2 level 8 cog monsters from your deck to the graveyard. Now, what I sent to the graveyard, right, was, the Big Cheese and Robber Baron. You're gonna see a little combo that I'll be doing a lot in these replays. But anyway, there's a second effect that kicks in as soon as this card is summoned onto the field, from its own effect, basically. I get the special summon, not special summon, I get to add 2 Lawbot cog monsters from my deck straight to my hand, so I'm going to be getting a lot of, so it's like a +2 basically, because I didn't pay anything to summon out Bigwig. So I add Bloodsucker and Ambulance Chaser to my hand, and that's basically it for my turn. I could have normal summoned the Bloodsucker, but I don't know. I didn't know what this guy was playing at the time, so this guy's using Insectors. I'm guessing he had some sort of like custom Insector cards. Didn't get to see them, so he tries to attack my Bigwig. I hit him with the Storming Mirror Force. Rest in Pepperonis the Earwig. So I top deck Flunky, I normal summon the Bloodsucker, and then I use the Bloodsucker's effect to basically rip a card out of his hand. That's what I love about it. When it attacks directly, I could look at my opponent's hand and then target one card to banish from their hand. And then he just assumes that I'm going to attack with Big Wig because, well, that's what I would have done anyway, so... So I point out that Ant is banished by Bloodsucker's effect, not sent to the graveyard. And I end my turn. He summons on Dragonfly, I'm like, okay, this might be a problem. He's gonna get back Giga Cricket and then... He summons on the Giga Weevil, but then I chain, I chained the Cog business plan. Basically what this does is that I can negate the special summon of a level 5 or higher monster that my opponent would special summon. It's by discarding 2 cards from my hand, and not only do I get to destroy that card, but also all face-up spell cards that my opponent controls. Now, since Giga Cricket is technically an equipped spell, that gets destroyed too. So I'm swimming in the pluses right now. And the guy basically scoops that duel. So Duel 2. He basically sets 2 back row and a monster and passes. There was nothing he could really do. So I set Storming Mirror Force again, and then I activate Cog HQ, the field spell of my archetype. To where all my Cog monsters gain 700 attack points, and then I can also perform an extra normal summon per turn. So I normal summon Flunky, I get the search. And so yeah, the Flunky was the additional normal summon. I also summoned out Tightwad. When basically it's in the graveyard, except the turn that it was sent to the graveyard, I could banish it from my graveyard as a quick effect, and then I could special summon the level 8 Cog monster from my deck, ignoring the summoning condition. So that's really good, and that was a bit of a mistake as well. What I meant to do was like send both of my Cog monsters to the graveyard so I could summon out Magnate. And it's crazy, right? Because Magnate is basically needle fiber for the deck. And so I run over Earwig. So you have to keep in mind, like, Magnate is at 2200 thanks to Cog HQ. And Cog HQ has another effect when a level 5 or higher Cog monsters would leave the field. I can activate the quick effect of where I can tribute 2 level 4 lower Cog monsters to basically have all my level 5 or higher Cog monsters be unaffected by my opponent's card effects for the rest of the turn. So he normal summons out Centipede, and then equips Giga Mantis from his hand. He's gonna use Armor Blast to get rid of my field spell, which is annoying. And then he's gonna be able to search out for Hornet. And then he's able to special summon Centipede back from his graveyard, equipping the Hornet from his hand. He tries to run over my Magnate, but then I hit him with the Storming Mirror Force once again. Rip 2 Insectors. He brings back Centipede again. Only to realize that was a bit of a mistake, because, I said, like, I'm not destroying the card. And so therefore he couldn't really do what he was going to do. I activate Cog Promotion, which is basically the ritual spell for the deck, and I pitched the rest of my hand to summon out this card right here. Legal Eagle. Now the thing you get to realize about Legal Eagle is that this thing's able to blow away so much back row. That's when you have two other Cog monsters on the field at least to activate that effect. I mean, you can still activate the effect regardless, but you won't be able to get the bonus effect. Basically, and this is a required effect, by the way. It's not optional. When this card is special summoned, you could target. When this card is virtual summon, target up to 3 spells and traps on the field. Destroy those targets. And then when you control at least 2 other Cog monsters on the field when this effect is activated, your opponent cannot activate the effects of cards face up or face down in response to this card's effect. So basically it's like an MST on crack that your opponent cannot respond to. It's crazy. I love it. Of course, it's the hard ones per turn because it has to be. Without even realizing it, he activates fires the Doomsday, which I tell him he can't because. Well, no, he realizes that he couldn't do it, like, because of Eagle's effect. So all the attacks I do to him are direct instead. And he scoops once again. see, this is the power of the Cog Archetype that I've made. It's not too powerful. It has hard ones for turns and pretty much all the cards. And the deck can be quite bricky at times, but if it's able to pop off, it pops off incredibly well. That's all I have for you guys today. It's a rather short video to be sure, but you know, right now I don't really have a whole lot of time to record shit. That's just how it is. Like, when I get my new PC, like, I'm going to be able to have a lot more time to record and whatnot. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you want to have a custom card duel against me to see if your cards can beat my Cog Archetype, then go right ahead, because I would very much enjoy having a custom card match. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as per always, and take care.